Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name's David and this is a Magic Review. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are here at episode 8 of The Royal Road to Mentalism. Peter Turner, Mark Lemon, Ellusionist, together again. What are we doing? David, are you actually uploading 12 Magic Reviews today? Yes, 12. 12 reviews all in one day. Never done this before. I'll never do this again. This is special. This is special because I love Ellusionist. I love Peter Turner, Mark Lemon, and so I wanted to do this right. So here's what happened. Ellusionist with Mark and Peter put out this video series called The Royal Road to Mentalism, which is their take on The Royal Road to Card Magic, which is a classic, right? And so how do we take methods and things that we learned in this classic book and then roll them over to mentalism? Is there anything we can learn, anything we can glean? They sat down and made 12 episodes, okay? 12 episodes, there's 18 effects you're gonna learn. There's 9 hours of jam sessions, $120. But it's just one lump sum, one big download. Ellusionist doesn't really break down exactly what you're gonna learn in every single video. And nobody who's reviewed this has done this either. So I said, you know what? Every episode that is in this series is over an hour. So how do I really tell people what's going on in this series if I don't give each episode its own review? So that's what we're doing. So if you've stuck with me all this time, thank you. Thanks a lot. I know this is a lot to take in. Royal Road to Mentalism, Volume 8. This is filmed back at Peter Turner's flat, okay, back at his house. And it's an hour long, okay, it's not too long, it's only an hour. And really, this is their version of the add a number ploy. So if you don't know, there's usually some sort of gimmick, okay? There's usually like a gimmick notebook or some sort of gimmick notepad that you're passing down the row of several people and asking each person to put in a number. Then you hand the entire thing to the last person, they total it all up, and then you reveal somehow magically that they thought of 32, right? Were you thinking of 32? I don't know. And so what Peter Turner has done with Mark Lemon is they've come up with a way to do this without a gimmick. So there's no gimmick notebook, no gimmick wallet. You're gonna use billets. You're gonna use billets. So they've turned this into a billet routine and they're gonna offer it to you 2 different ways. The first way is in a smaller environment, so not a parlor setting. So this would be you and 2 other people, okay? You'd have 2 people and you do a book test with them. You could do a book test with books you already have, okay? And something that you knew, obviously, that you wanted to force. Or you could walk into a bookstore and grab any book off the shelf. You could do this with a dictionary. You could do this with a phone book. You could do this with any book that's in somebody's house. Now you'd need a little bit of pre-show, but Peter is gonna talk to you about how you could do this on the fly, like just literally on the fly. But it would help if you had a little bit of insight going into this. One spectator is gonna help pick a line number and a page number. The other spectator is going to turn to that page in the book, and then you're going to reveal the word that they're looking at with only the most minimal amount of sleights. And yes, you are learning a card sleight, okay, certainly lifted from the Royal Road to Card Magic, but it's a card sleight we all know. It's a card sleight everybody knows. This is like one of the very first card sleights you ever learn as a magician. You're going to use this applied, layered over the top of billets, and then inserted into the realm of the add a number plot. Of course, the second trick they're gonna teach you is the classic add a number, where you have several spectators. Now you need more than one spectator for the add a number plot. You usually need like 4 or 5, okay? Because you need a nice healthy row of people to each put down a number. You need a whole other person to add the numbers. And then of course, you need to know the number that's going to be arrived at. So there's more pre-show, right? There's more behind the scenes with the add a number trick, but the book test, they're going to walk you through stuff that will allow you to do it, like I said, with any borrowed book at a moment's notice. Easy. So it was so cool. It makes you look like a genius. It makes you look like somebody who's who can memorize anything on the spot, or who's memorized large chunks of information. I mean, you could do this with the collected works of Shakespeare. You could do this with the collected works of Grimm's fairy tales, right? You could say, I've memorized every fairy tale. I've memorized all of Shakespeare. I've memorized the Bible, right? And you would look brilliant. You'd look like a genius. And really, to do this effect, you just need a stack of billets, a pen, at least 2 spectators, right, or more, and the props. You need the books, okay? You're gonna learn the entire trick within 35 minutes. So they walk you through the entire thing in 35 minutes, and then of course the rest of the video is jam session. And you know, when Peter Turner and Mark Lemon sit down for a jam session, they leave no stone unturned, right? They're equally fun to watch, especially if you have it on in the background while you're doing something else. There wasn't any change as far as location or camera angle or anything like that. There was no live performances with this. It was all done at Peter's house. It was all done with the same camera. They were well mic'd. Everything was fine. It was enjoyable to watch. And I was glad that without those extra bells and whistles, that they kept it down to an hour, that it didn't go over that mark. I think if you don't have a change of setting or a change of pace, or maybe, you know, a live performance or something to make it interesting, an hour, that's a good amount of time. So yeah, that's volume 8. Volume 8 is a book test that also can be used with the add a number plot using only a stack of billets and a Sharpie marker. Volume 8, Royal Road to Mentalism. I hope I've been answering some questions for you, or at least introducing you to something that you didn't know anything about. And if that's the case, you can always do me a favor. Hit like, hit subscribe, hit follow. This is a massive amount of work that I've done for you today. So please, if you've never subscribed, please do me a favor and hit that subscribe button. And please visit Ellusionist.com to purchase your own. Thanks, guys. I will see you next time. Bye. Oh, hey, and one more thing. I know you've seen me in my videos wear this shirt a lot, the magicorthodoxy brand shirt. And I don't know if you know this, but this is not just a merch shirt. This is not just a shirt that has my brand. This is actually a magic trick. This is a magic reveal t-shirt that is available exclusively at my Teespring store. It was actually designed in Melbourne, Australia, and it is your 30-minute secret weapon. Because it looks like a seemingly innocent vintage tee, but all over this are 6 different magic reveals. So you got ESP reveals, coins, cards, the toxic forces on here, even a movie, and a lot more. You can use this as the grand finale of your entire close-up act. It's available in maroon, black, and gray. And I have another YouTube video that completely explains how to do a reveal for each one of these tricks. So I actually have a magic tutorial for this t-shirt on my channel. So it's there. It tells you all about it if you want to learn more. Or you can just go down to any one of the graphics that are down there. That'll take you out to the Teespring store if you click one of those. And thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for all your support.